Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with allthingsbbq.com, and this is grilled shrimp and sausage skewers. Well, today we're firing up the Yoder offset to smoke some sausage. We're gonna take that sausage, slice it into little rounds or medallions, and wrap marinated shrimp around the outside, thread it onto skewers, and crisp all of that up on the grill grates inside the firebox. So the first thing we gotta do is get that fire going. Today we're cooking on the Yoder Smoker's loaded Wichita offset smoker, and we've got a chimney loaded up with lump charcoal. We just need to get it lit. So we'll just do a little fire starter underneath. I'll let that get going. Now in the meantime, we're gonna get our shrimp into a little bit of marinade. So we're gonna start this marinade off with some oil. We're gonna take the oil out of the chili crunch because it's got a lot of flavor in it. We want about a 1/4 cup. And this actual crunch we're gonna use in a sauce, a yogurt-based sauce to go with our shrimp and our sausage later on. But we'll start this marinade with that 1/4 cup of oil. We're gonna add to it about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and then a tablespoon of our Cajun seasoning, the Cattleman's Grill Cajun Fusion. That's it, really simple. So what we've got here is a pound of shrimp. In my opinion, for what we're doing today, the bigger the better. I've already cleaned these, deveined them, took everything but the very tip of the tail off, and that's really just for visual. You can take the tail all the way off if you like. We're gonna get these loaded up into a little baggie and pour our marinade right on top to infuse all that chili, garlic, onion, lemon, and Cajun seasoning into our shrimp. So that can go into the fridge for the next 30 to 45 minutes. We're red hot to the top of the chimney now. I'm gonna dump this out in the back half of our firebox. And this coal bed is gonna be our heat source, but we're also gonna add some splits of pecan wood for flavor. Go ahead and get one of those on there now. Another one up front, keeping warm so that it combusts immediately when we roll it over. We've got the smoker stabilized right at about 275 now, so we're gonna get our sausage on. For what we're doing today, we've just got about 1 pound of smoked sausage here. This is kind of a German style or home style smoked sausage. It's cold smoked, so it's still raw in the center. We gotta cook it all the way up to about 160. While the sausage is smoking, we're gonna put together a yogurt-based chili crunch dipping sauce. So we're gonna start with 2 cups of Greek yogurt, just plain Greek yogurt. We're making a little bit of a big batch, probably bigger than what we need for what we're cooking today, but this keeps in the fridge for a couple weeks anyway. I'm gonna add to that a 1/4 cup of crumbled feta, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and then 2 tablespoons of that chili crunch. This stuff is just like fried chilies, onions, garlic in that oil, tons of flavor, a little bit of heat. So what you don't use with your shrimp and your sausage, this is great for like dipping veggies in, doing some peppers, carrots, celery, all that kind of stuff. Just eating fresh, nice little snack dip. We get a little taste. It's nice brightness. Got tang to it from that Greek yogurt, from the lemon juice. Needs just a little bit of salt. So I'm gonna hit it with the black garlic salt. We'll incorporate that, and then we'll set this aside for later. The sausage has been on for just over half an hour now, soaked up some smoke, it's really firmed up. The internal temperature is still a little bit shy of where we want it to be in the end, but that's totally fine. We're gonna slice it, we're gonna get it on skewers, it's gonna get cooked again, so we don't have to take it all the way right now, we just want it firm. So we can just temp this kind of from the end here to get a little gauge. Right about 155, 156 right now. All right, now we're gonna finish this recipe off in the firebox. So we're just gonna make sure that this is nice and hot. We'll bring our coals forward a little bit and get some grill grates in here. So we're gonna slide these grill grate panels right onto the rails there. So now we're gonna go ahead and slice up our sausage. It's had just a minute to rest. Nice, big, thick slices. So we're gonna grab these shrimp out of the marinade now. Really no need to like wipe any of that goodness off. You can start to see how the surface is just cooking a little bit from the acid. And that's fine, just a little bit, but we don't want to go much longer. And now we're gonna start to build these skewers. So the idea here is we're gonna wrap the shrimp around the sausage medallions, thread them onto these skewers, just like that. Now you can do as few or as many as you want in each skewer. If you want to make each one its own individual serving, maybe you just do like 3 on each one. Probably a good call. And this is why the bigger the shrimp, the better, because you want to get that wrapped all the way around that sausage. But that's essentially what we're looking for. And then these skewers, we're using the flat bamboo skewers so that nothing turns when we flip them. Keeps everything from rotating. And they've been soaked in water for probably about an hour now, just since we got this process started. That way they don't just burn up as soon as they hit that hot grill. Now we've got them all skewered up, so we're gonna hit this with some more of that Cajun seasoning that we put into the marinade. All right, give that just a second for that to set up here, and we'll head over to the smoker. All right, so we're back in the firebox now. You get these right on the grill grates, get a little color on the surface, cook that shrimp through. Should not take long. All right, let's check this out. Oh yeah, get some nice color on those. Our shrimp is starting to cook through. Probably just gonna be a quick cook on this side because we're almost all opaque all the way through to the center. All right, so just another minute or two here. We're looking at the edges of the shrimp here. All the way in the middle, it should be opaque. Shouldn't look glassy anymore. That's how we know it's cooked through. We are ready to snag all of these off of here. So at this point, you can put these things out on a platter with that dip, just let the masses have at it, or you could even put together a little salad, which is what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna take this dip, which is a little thick, but can also double as like a little dressing. We get just a little bed of freshness down here to go with our shrimp and our sausage. Maybe you want some red onions on there, get some tomatoes, whatever you like. And then just plop one of those right on top. Let people pull them right off the skewer. Good to go. Let's get a little taste. Oh yeah. Man, the freshness, I love it. A little bit of that fatty sausage to go with that nice lean shrimp. Still plenty of juice in that sausage. That's why we don't want to take it too far in the first place. And then this dip, that chili crunch flavor is fantastic. Really tangy. You know, grab a fork, get some greens out of here too. Feel good about yourself a little bit. That's it, man. I'm gonna destroy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out allthingsbbq.com for all the products featured in today's video. If you enjoy the recipe, hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments or there's anything you'd like to see me cook, let me know in the comment section down below, and let's be good to one another. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to allthingsbbq.com/thesauce. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.